I wanted to talk to you about a specific example of the 2015 Cybercrimes Act.
Yes.
You've mentioned legal acts that prevent you from basically doing your job.
Exactly.
But how is it being used to suppress free press or free speech?
Yes, under Section 16 of the Cybercrimes Act, anyone who publishes false information is subject to commit a crime. And you may think that you have posted something which you feel like it's true, or even you can just put it as comedy. In the end, you end up being arrested for posting false information. And the person who can claim it wasn't false information is a minister of that ministry. And the minister is just a politician. It may be a story about him or about a colleague of that minister. And you are in the police's mercy to allow you, like you are safe or not, until they tell you it's not false information. So the Section 16 of the Cybercrimes Act is being, I may say, kind of misused to challenge those critical voices. But also we have Section 32 of the Cybercrimes Act. The first section may give you freedom. The second section may take your freedom, but the third one allows people like us who are processing information not to reveal the identities of our whistleblowers until the court tells the authorities what to do. But as for me, I was arrested without court order and the procedures were not followed. But again, for the past 3 years, I've been in court. So we also have Section 22 of the Cybercrimes Act, which is being used by the police to demand for user data. But sometimes, as for a journalist, if they do not read these laws, you can't find that they still give you freedom under Section 39, that you are not liable to reveal your sources until some procedures are followed.
But you have to go through a court system.
Yes, you have to go through the court process.
Do you believe that you'll be able to practice journalism in Tanzania?
Yes, we still do that, even though there are lots of restrictions, there are lots of laws. You need to understand how to navigate through these kinds of tough times. I think I've read almost all laws, around 13 of them, which are within the industry. And you find some laws or some sections that do safeguard you. But the problem is, until you're safe, it's when the court decides like you're free and the allegations against you were not genuine. But again, it's a few people who can accept appearing before the court over 100 times, appearing to the court every week, and being intimidated, lots of calls from authorities, the police and the other authorities, and a few journalists who can exercise this kind of intimidation. And I sometimes understand why some people tend not to practice journalism even though they are journalists. I spoke about the 13 different laws, but yes, also the money laundering can be used against any journalist. We have our colleague Eric Kabendera, who is facing charges in court. I don't want to get into details because it's still a court which is pending in court, a case which is pending in court. And also that's why I didn't talk much about my cases, the two cases which are pending in court. But what I want to say that any law can be used against critical voices, against journalists, especially those who are doing investigative journalism. So it comes at a huge price.